It's about 4:30 p.m. I haven't left my bed today. And it's a Saturday, which means that at some point I'll have to go and get some groceries for tomorrow because the stores will be closed. And I just really dread the idea of having to leave the apartment. And I'm so tired, I just wish I could sleep till Monday. Weekends are the worst. So I've been trying to talk about this topic a couple of times actually. Like I recorded bits here and there, but I was never satisfied with how the footage turned out. So I figured today would be like the day because I've done nothing but reading Harry Potter, and I probably won't do nothing today except for reading Harry Potter. So I might as well talk about suicidal thoughts, because that's like a thing when you're depressed. You contemplate suicide quite often. I don't think I'm suicidal right now. It doesn't mean that you have to be suicidal, but the idea, the concept of suicide kind of occupies you occasionally. Like, I tried to explain it to my therapist as it's like I'm running scenarios through my head. I do this quite often, like if I go talk to a friend, then before I'm actually meeting him or her, I like have scenarios running through my brain, considering options depending on how the talk goes and stuff, and that's just like you overthink when you're depressed. It's similar with suicidal thoughts. It's just I have scenarios in my head. I think about options. I think about how they might turn out. I'm not ever like satisfied with any of the options. So I don't think there's an actual threat that I'm gonna commit suicide anytime soon, unless something very very serious happens that like startles my foundation or whatever's left of my emotional foundation. What is weird is that the idea of suicide is somewhat comforting. I don't believe in any kind of afterlife. I think when we die, it's just over. So there's something peaceful about that thought. And I know I probably shouldn't be thinking this way, and I hope that I'll be looking back on this footage someday when I actually. I mean, I want to live now. I'm happy to be alive, and I hope I have many more days left. I just wish it was a bit easier to enjoy living. And I hope that I'll be looking back on this and be glad that I'm able to enjoy life. But as of right now, the idea of death seems kind of peaceful, which is kind of attractive. I don't know how else to put it. It's just like, I just want to sleep till I'm better. When I have a bad day, I'm so tired, and I just wish I could sleep all day. I just wish actually I could sleep till this depression just wears off and I'm fine again, which is not going to happen, obviously. And there's something about the idea of eternal rest, which is really tempting. I'm not happy with actually committing suicide. I'm not scared because I think I might be missing out, because that actually doesn't motivate me right now because I'm depressed. I'm not thinking about any kind of bright future. But whatever you do, you're gonna be disfigured or hurt, or like even taking sleeping pills, you'll most probably be in some half unconscious state and you throw up and actually die from choking on your vomit. So that's not fun. And I'm terrified by the idea of drowning or being suffocated. And so just like hanging myself's not gonna happen. Jumping off a roof is like At least it's gonna be over soon, but there's gonna be a splash instead of a body, and that's not really, that's kind of a deal breaker. So yeah, there we are. Suicide's not an option, but the idea of death is just like peaceful and appealing to me. I said it. And I probably wasn't supposed to say that, but that's the truth. That's what it's like when you're depressed. Probably not for everyone, but for me. And after all, this is my depression experience. Bye.